My name's Victor, and I'm with pianoforlearners.com, and I'm going to be doing 10-minute teachings, one teaching per session that is actually coming from the workbook called Piano for the Rest of Us, How to Play Chord Music on the Piano. And this workbook and the information can be gotten from pianoforlearners.com. Anyway, this first lesson is really an introduction to chord music and playing chord music on the piano. But at the beginning of each of these 10-minute teachings, I want to play a sampling of some chord music to a song that is fairly popular. And then at the end of the teaching, I'll wrap up with sharing what the song was. Okay, so let's go ahead and do that now. That's a sample of some chord music. It's actually to the chorus part of a fairly popular song. And basically on this introduction to how to play chord music, I want to share a little bit about where this whole course came from and everything, just as an introduction, and then maybe be able to also explain a little bit about how do we sit down at a piano or a keyboard, and also how do we find an important key on the piano or keyboard that is called middle C. And this is critical to just being able to, how do you sit down? If you've never sat down at a piano or a keyboard, where do you sit down? How do you sit down? How do you position yourself in your hands and everything? This course came about partly out of testimony. I'm a Christian. Jesus is my Lord and Savior personally. I took piano in college. I actually got an AA degree in music, and I was classically trained on how to play the piano, and part of classical training is you learn how to do different things on the keyboard itself with both hands, and also reading music and stuff like that, reading sheet music. Reading sheet music can be kind of complicated, and it can take some time, and it takes a lot of practice, and learning all the different things that you learn being classically trained on the piano or keyboard, that can also take a long time. So you're probably familiar with lessons. People took lessons for years and years and years, and they're still not able to just kind of play what they want to play. And basically myself, I kind of got stuck in that kind of a mold. I could read music fairly kind of yuck, not very well, and it was really hard and not fluid. I just kind of hit this wall. So I understood about music theory, how to read it to an extent, but not fluently, not enough to actually just enjoy, much less be able to play using my classical training that I had been trained with. I was trying to apply my old classical piano training to some a very easy Christian worship song. And someone walked up to me and said, Victor, instead of doing it that classical way that you were trained, try it this way. And when I tried it this way, everything like a floodgate burst open. And I realized, wow, I don't have to learn how to read sheet music to play music and enjoy it and for it to sound very good. Now, the training that I had in the past helped me a lot, but what I'm doing with this is I've actually been able to even teach my children, ages 7, 11, and even 13, how to play chord music on the piano or keyboard and how to figure out what they need to play for a song. And you don't have to memorize everything about a piano or a keyboard in order to be able to play music using the instrument and everything. And as far as reading sheet music, you don't have to learn how to read sheet music and all the symbols and the timings and everything means this and that and the other, and you can get lost in all of these different things and all the scales and all kinds of music theory. It's good stuff, but it is not the necessity, at least if you just want to play chord music, play chords like I played at the beginning, and you can play chords to basically any song, and you can sing with it, or other people can sing with it, or you can play the chord music and have a guitar or a different instrument join in and stuff. Anyway, Really, really exciting. I'm excited about this. This is just going to be a brief intro. The workbook in the course comes, you download a PDF. It's a step-by-step kind of a workbook, and it also comes with MP3 files that are a lot longer than 10 minutes to be able to explain each of 11 different MP3s in all, I believe, at this point. Anyway, so as far as practicalness, okay? So, if you're going to sit down at a piano or a keyboard, right? Look at all the keys, and you have white keys and you have black keys. A full-size piano keyboard actually has 88 keys in all. And if you look, you see that there's a pattern of white keys and black keys. So you'll have like 2 black keys, and then a space, and then 3 black keys, and then a space, and then 2 black keys, and then a space, and 3 black keys. And it repeats itself all throughout the keyboard. Now, I just want you to learn where middle C is for right now. And middle C, if you look at the keyboard, I want you to pay attention to the double set of black keys. And find the double set of black keys that is nearest to the middle of your piano or keyboard, okay? And on this keyboard that I'm using, actually it's these two. And this is, here's how you find middle C. Find the left of the double set of black keys. Here's the left one, okay? The white key that is one step below that, other words to the left, right here, that is going to be middle C. Ta-da! You just learned something fantastic about piano. I had a friend who said that they were shocked to find out that all the keys on the keyboard actually just repeat themselves. So actually, it's not like there's 88 keys they have to learn about, but there's only actually that many keys. And that's not that many, really, if you think about it. Anyway, so middle C is right here. And so what I'd like you to do is find a seat, put some books underneath you if you need to, and sit down at your piano or your keyboard, and you want to sit down so that your right hand thumb is right here on middle C. Okay, that's your right thumb. Okay, as far as how high up do you need to sit, it's comfortable to sit so that your elbow is higher than the keyboard itself, than where the keys are, where your fingers are pressing down, right? So you want to sit down, your right thumb on middle C, and just put your other fingers off towards the right with the right hand there, okay? And just don't worry about anything else right now. You find middle C, right thumb, okay? And with our left hand for right now, this is another C on the keyboard, but anyway, it can go anywhere to the left-hand side of your right hand. How about that? We'll just keep it very simple. Middle C, right thumb right here. Okay, and I need to wrap up this session. You learned how to sit down at your keyboard. You learned a little bit about music. You don't have to learn how to read sheet music or know everything about an instrument to play music. And I want to end this session quickly, and I'm sorry, the time flies by so fast on this 10-minute quick sessions, okay? We know how to sit down at a keyboard. We know where middle C is. That is critical to what you're going to learn. Everything's going to progress and build on top of each other. Find a comfortable chair or a stool or a bench or something like that. Put books under you if you need to so that your elbow is higher up than the keys themselves. Put your right thumb on middle C. That's the beginning point. You learned how to find middle C. Look for the 2 black keys, the ones that are the closest to the middle of your keyboard, and the white key that's just to the left of that double set, right? That is middle C, okay? Now, the little piece of music that I played at the beginning of this session, right? Okay? This song is a song that I really, really love, and it's called "Give Me Your Eyes," and it's by Brandon Heath. So, "Give Me Your Eyes," and the chorus to this song, if I was going to sing with this, it would go something like this: "Give me your eyes for just 1 second. Give me your eyes so I can see everything that I keep missing. Give me your love."